Hey, Battle Pirates, it's Price is Wrong, and I'm back. Going to play some Battle Pirates, and uh, the Death from Below event's going to restart here in just a couple minutes. So I'm just going to go ahead and get the stream going again.
Welcome to Battle Vortex.
All right, guys. Apologize for that. I saw I was dropping frames, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with that right now. So I just kind of decided that I would just go ahead and get right into the. I just jump right into it and not waste any time and get my router rebooted. So anyway, let's see here. I got to refresh my YouTube now because my there we go. Music should be starting back up, I think. Yeah, there we go. Nice. All right. I know we were talking about sorry. All right. All right. Anyway. All right. Well, I guess I was just on a couple of minutes ago for those that are just kind of getting on, and I started the stream and I had to stop it because I started dropping frames. I wanted to reboot my router. That usually clears it up for me. And, you know, I went ahead and I got my free crew, which was a lucky bastard. Yay. Which I immediately got rid of. I am caught up on repairs. I'm ready really to get out here and start checking targets out. Now, generally, I usually start peeking targets with my subs. I'm not going to do that this time. Okay, it's because most of the targets are subs, and all of the targets are subs, and so it's really just a waste of time. But what I am going to do is I am going to go ahead and put my crew on when the I'm going to put a crew on. I'm going to go ahead and immediately start taking out targets. I do want to do a 35. I want to do a 55, and then I'm going to start checking out the campaigns. Looks like we got two buttons up here now on the left side of the screen. We have one that says Surge Vanguards Unlocked. It's got a countdown timer on there, which is a pretty cool looking button there. And then also, let me see. Okay, so that says Raid Ends. And then I don't know why it seems like they always have an issue with this. They don't know how to launch any other buttons without activating the Dredge Fleet button. But let me just go ahead and, well, we got okay, let me go ahead and just jump out here to the world map real quick and see if we got any targets yet. All right, there's one right there. So we got us one right there. So let me go ahead and get me a fleet out. All right, now this is good for an hour. I'm not going to be renewing any of these, extending any of these either. Let's see, I got company out here. That's funny, it says Scourge Vanguard's unlocked in 2 days and 2 minutes, and it has the next Scourge Vanguard fleets in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I think they're starting. All right. All right. Now I did try, you know, after we got some little bit of experience with the Scourge last month, you know, I did kind of, for the Tonight Show, I did kind of, made a couple of changes. You know, as far as priorities, target priorities, these little guys really right here do need to be a really big priority because they pack a wallop. All right, and things died really, really quick. This was a 35, by the way. All right, so let's check out a 55 now. Now, I'm a level 88, okay, so I got 5,443 points. I probably should check that one guy. We got Blackheart there is level 44 or whatever he is, and all right, so this is a 55. Now, if ever you can get these, catch the boat surfaced, I highly recommend it. But also, you don't want to leave anything that's almost dead. If you can get something and just kill it all the way and get rid of their firepower, it's just like when you're driving your own fleet, you try to preserve your firepower. And so you want to eliminate their potential for firepower. Wow, look at 3 of them, darn it. And also, when these things are surfaced, you don't want to be right next to them, is because you see we've got depth charges up here, so you got to be careful with that. All right, keep them at max range. So that was it for the 55. It does. It looks exactly the same as last time. Oh, awesome. So I got 100 uranium. Ooh-wee. Alright. So that's those. Let me just look in here at Blackheart's real quick. He's a level 42, so he's going to have the recon campaign, I think. It's going to be like watching paint dry, right? He's using Seawolves. It looks like he's got strike missiles on there, and he's doing pretty well. It says level 12 in the top, so I'm guessing that's a second encounter. But anyway, let's see if I can go ahead and check out up here. So here we got, you know, this is very disappointing right here, because when you look right here, we got 5,000 uranium, 2,000, so we were 7. Here's another 1,000, so now we're at 8. And then here's 8,500, 8,600 uranium. Road crews cost a lot more uranium these days, okay? If this was ever intended to help cover the cost of road crews throughout the event, it's just sorely lacking, right? Sorely lacking. Wow. Are the graphics off, or is it just me? Oh, it slides now. Oh, interesting. Interesting. All right, for those that aren't familiar, you know, I know this isn't quite as user-friendly, but like if you want to see this blueprint right here, you got to click on the Tire Shark and you got to click Details, and you can sit there and look at the blueprint. All right, but anyway, let's go ahead and look at the prizes here in. Okay, this is redeemed. Okay, this is Tier 1. I'm guessing it looks like it's saying that we can have three prizes. Okay. And in here we have the Battle Cruiser, which, you know, if you're up and coming, that's really not a bad haul to get. The D2S has been asked for forever, ever. So if you don't have D2S, 100,000 points, I just got that already. I got that already. So bam, there you go. Tier 2. Interdictor's got built-in sonar. That might not be a bad one, a bad hull for fighting Scourge if you're a low-level player. And again, it's only 100,000 points, so that's not bad. Poseidon Depth Charge might not be a bad option either for killing subs. You know, the Poseidon Depth Charge tends to have longer range. Let me see here. Range on here is 64. Okay, which it's not 100, but you know it's better than 50. So what do you want me to say? If you'd rather use rockets, hydrodynamic shells can come in handy. You can put rockets on your fleet and put the hydrodynamic shells on there. Mercury is a good sub-killer hull, again, for up and coming. And then you got the Poseidon Depth Charge 3 for 2 million. Alright, let me see. Evade upgrade. Evade is like a really good defense right now against torpedoes. It's really the best thing we got going for us. D4R, I don't really see the point of that right now, not these days. Maybe if you're going to use it for something else like hitting bases, the D4R could come in handy, but it's not going to help you at all against the Scourge. Concussive upgrade could help you against Scourge. The Buzzard missile is back. Finally, first time in what, 6 months? It's been like 6 months. Then you have these that I don't know how good that's going to be. I really only recommend the Buzzard missile if you're a collector. I'm a collector, so I may get this. Okay, Kodiak and the Mastodon are both really good missile hulls. The Mastodon has remote targeting, but it does not have retargeting. Okay, so if you want to be able to hit subs with this, you need to make sure you put something on there that has retargeting. Wendigo. This is another one that people's been begging for, is the Wendigo turret is now back. Now, if you've already got one, you can't claim it. This is only for people who don't have one. Now, Tier 5 is actually up here on the top, so you pretty much you have the Styx torpedo, and you have the Tiger Shark. This is considered Tier 5 up here. And then we have Tier 6, which is the Cobra Scattergun has come back, and you can claim up to 6 of these through the prize list. What else we got? Limited. Okay, I see a lot of shipbuild tokens in here, which are awesome. Let me see. So that's everything that's limited. And then I guess this is like a filter, so if you wanted to do just tokens, you could. Oh, just hulls? Wow. Okay. Just weapons. Interesting. Just armor. Alright. All of this is interesting. Now, just so you know, these compound panels right here, for those that don't know, this is, you see right here, just because it says armor power consumed plus 12%, this right here is for, this is for your base. Alright, these go in your base. Well, it's intended for your base turrets, so basically if you wanted to apply that in here, let me just go ahead and load up a turret real quick and I'll show you. Alright. I'm just going to repair this while I'm talking to you guys. Alright, anyway, so let's load up a turret. So the equipped turret, so if I wanted to put a special in here, that's it right here. Well, that's a plated panel. Well, it says a plated panel. It doesn't look like a plated panel. Oh, Blueprint Tech. Compound Panel E. That's what the prize is right there. So that's basically where that goes. Alright. And I think that was kind of it. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else in here for me to show you. You guys have any questions about the prize list? Well, anyway, I guess I'll go ahead and get a campaign going. Alright, so obviously I have the option for a siege and an elite. You guys want to see the elite first or the siege? The 2 hours damage, I did a 35 and a 55, but quite honestly, it was my very first one. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna get better Michigan Marauder. I will probably get better. Alright. Anyway, let me go ahead and activate them both. Alright. Now, the Siege campaign right here, it says right here there's a bonus, event point bonus at the end at completion of 1,825,000 points. And here for the Elite is a 2 million event point bonus. Okay. Let me just take a picture of that. Just need these for my slides. Alright. Let me go ahead and clean that up. And just actually, I don't know why I did that. I'm just going to put a couple of coins on there. I apologize for not saying hi to everybody like I usually do. I'm really expecting this this to be on here. I've got like 121 people on here already that are watching. So I guess I'll go ahead and check out the Siege campaign real quick. Or I'm sorry, the Elite campaign rather. All right, and let's pull that out. All right, so it looks like there's quite a bit of targets. Oh my goodness, there's so many targets in here. Now, I know before last month I used my subs quite a bit in here. I'm probably not going to do that this month. The thing with using subs is they've got like this really freaking high repair modifier. You do want to knock these out, as many of these out as you can, as quick as you can. This guy's coming in. I want to try to avoid him for the minute because I don't feel like getting like, you know, actually let me just stop for a second. He's not surfacing at all. I thought for sure he would have like zapped me by now. He didn't zap me. Or did I miss it? Alright, so this guy's surfacing, so this is the time to take him out. Just try to keep him at max range there. Crap. I tried that and then see what I did. These guys generally die pretty quickly. They're really not that big a deal. They're more of a pest than anything. I'll try to keep my Frosty in the back now, let it take a little less damage. Alright, so it looks like everything's coming out in parts now. I think I might have got all the loose guys killed. Alright, got another electric dude coming in, the electric eel up there. He didn't zap me last time, so... I wonder if the electric eels are broke. Wouldn't be a surprise, right? These are described as medium damage ships right here, but you see they've got these splash torpedoes. It just means you don't want to stop moving. You got to keep it moving. I'm trying to keep my My Frosty is separate because he's already hurting. Oh, dang it. Lost a Rhino. Oh, somebody pinched me. I guess it was that guy. Get away. Alright, there's another one dead. So I'm down to one. Alright. Thought I was going to get through this in one shot. It's not going to happen. I was overly confident. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and jump back out. My firepower right now is mitigated, right? Because I'm down 2 hulls. Which just means it's really silly to stay in at this point. I'm just going to go ahead and just run and try to retreat when I can. Oh, but I'm taking corrosive damage, so it makes it really difficult, doesn't it? Alright, so that's all gone, so that's good. I'm trying to retreat here. Yeah, I know there's just no point sticking in with mitigated firepower. You know, if you can jump out and repair and fix your firepower, you're going to save money in the long run. All right, yeah, I got 500 freaking uranium. I love promotions. Alright, I'm just going to click repair on this guy. Alright, I'm going to finish it off this time. Look at Dirty Harry down there showing off with his legendary sea wolves. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little jealous. I really am. I'm a little jealous. Alright, so now everything at least. I'm going to go ahead and come over here. These viper fish, the little ones, they really suck. I highly recommend taking those guys out as soon as you can, because they are pests. They're I guess it was requested I share my build info and for this fleet, and I can do that. And notice I don't have an Aegis hull. If you have one, you're going to do a lot better than me. Oh, crap, crap, crap. Nice. And definitely take them out in pieces if you can. You don't have to go out there and just set them all free. Don't have to do all that. When I'm done with this, I'll share my build, okay, guys? I was really hoping to get these things a little bit closer to legendary, but you know, wish in one hand, right? I mean, it doesn't do you any good, really. Now I know I saw a guy loose down here somewhere. See if I can go find him real quick and kill him. There we go. Ooh, 3 of them. Holy crap. Now, it does suck, the whole corrosive thing is because the whole time you're being affected by that, your retreat button never loads up because you're constantly taking damage. All that really bites. See if I can do a little bit of kiting here. Yeah, kiting's not going to work, is it? Again, I gotta keep my Frosty in the back. I need that. And it's got the big thermal range on it, right? So, really need that. Crap. Freaking surrounded. If you do have countermeasures, they definitely come in handy. Of course, it looks like these things got some kind of countermeasure resistance because I'm not shooting many of them down. I've got a lot of anti-missiles in here. They don't seem to be doing me any good. All right, that's the end of this one. That's it, guys. It's all clear. It does look a lot like last time. It could very well be that I'm just more prepared this time around. Last time I wasn't very well prepared at all. All right, so I got 2 million points. All right. All right, my build, guys. All right, I do have a Frosty in here. My Frosty has got all D5E armors on it, and my D5Es, it didn't show here, but there are 15. I do have the interception system, speed system 5, guidance missile system, and agility 3. I did put some Siege Torpedo Zs on there. They don't have a lot of range, but I was mainly after speed buffs because I had to get my Frosty to keep up with my Rhinos, right? So I had to get my combat speed up, and but I was able to get 4 blades on here. Let's see here, movement. This guy right here's got a combat speed of 33, turn speed of 49. All right, and just so you can see my Rhinos are all identical. I do have 10, 11, 12 blade missiles on each one. All right, so that's 36 between the 3, and then 4 on the Frosty for 40 blades. I did have the 2 Phalanx 3s on each one as well. They're also loaded up the D5E armor. Okay, and that whole point of that was the D5E, and again, it's R15. My agility 3 is getting my evade up. My evade is 80%, which it seemed to me was the best way to defend. I do have 65% missile defenses. Oh, I'm sorry, that's damage buff. Missile penetrating defense, 51% on that. And but anyway, that one there's got agility, guidance missile system, speed system 5. I did put the evade upgrade and the interception system. I believe this may have been actually kind of very similar to the recommended build that was put out last month by the Kixeye guys, Kixeye folks. Movement, again, this one here's got a combat speed of 33. Turn speed's not quite as good as my Frosty, but you know, you kind of do what you got to do. So that's this build. And let's go ahead and start doing the this other one. Siege campaign. Alright, now first I want to get these viper fish out of here, so I'm going to try my best to stay away from the that big ship. I want to hold off on it. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these viper fish first. Alright, so I think they're all gone. Oh, no, there's one more. Crap. Let's go get them. Alright. Time for you, big guy. That's a goblin shark or something in it. Isn't it called something like that? I can't keep them all straight. I just know they all suck. I don't like Scourge. Yeah, I got 40 on here, man. I felt very fortunate to be able to do that. I had about 25, and it was a pretty strong fleet then, but then I upgraded my dock in my shipyard, and it let me put another 15 in the fleet, so it was kind of nice. Well, from what I understand, Scott's Dragon, they actually made these things so they're more susceptible to different weapon types. And I don't know if that means they're only partially submerged now. I don't know what's up with that, but... See how many viper fish I can get. Oh, goblin shark. Thank you for clicking follow, Serpent Soul. Appreciate it. Looks like I dropped frames again anyway. Only 48, but... Now, between last month and this month, I did a lot of work to get myself ready for this particular event. And I've spent an unusual amount of coin for myself to get this fleet built, and put some rank on it. A lot more than I usually would, but I was really disappointed. Last month I was ready to quit the game, I'm not going to lie, and the main reason why I was ready to quit the game is because it had gotten to the point to where I wasn't even remotely relevant in my game, you know, because I just was not prepared. Subs were pretty much ineffective last month, and for some reason they're claiming that they're not a bad strategy now. I don't know why they would be saying that. I guess I could try some of these with subs. If you guys want me to try with different hull types, I can real quick, just to see. I don't know if I killed them or not. Oh, I did. Good. I did. I just finished an Elite Dark Water. I want to see if I can get all the way through this siege campaign without having to repair. I did get, you know, that Scourge campaign that was out for like 2 weeks, a couple weeks ago. I was able to get through that whole fleet, or through that whole campaign with this fleet without having to stop for repairs. It did take a little bit of maneuvering, is because you know, basically tricks like this right here, where you're having to put your Frosty in the behind, because, you know, obviously if you tank with it all the time, it's going to die. You got to try to protect it if that's what you're using for detection. See if I can tank with number 2 now. Alright, so number 4 Rhino's hurting and my Frosty's hurting. Oh, I got stunned by something. This particular wave, this is the 3rd wave, and it seems a little odd because they're not really trying to chase me around. It seems like some of them are mainly on a fixed position, like a fixed area. Again, the Viperfish, getting rid of the Viperfish is really the best way to go first, but the rest of them, it looks like they're stuck on a circle. Alright, I know there's one more in here. Alright, so that one's clear. And again, you need to manage your fleets and make sure that your weakest ones, just so you can preserve your firepower, you want to put your weaker stuff in the back. Actually, the Elite did take me 2 fleets, but in all honesty, I wasn't fully repaired before I went in. Yeah, clear out the Viperfish, man, as many of those as you can, because they suck. Alright, let's find some more here. Alright, still something else in here. Alright, number 1, stay back. What's number 3's health look like? Okay, number 3 is in the lead right now. His health doesn't look too bad. Bam, that was the last one. This one's clear. Now it looks like my stream crashed anyway. All right, so one more. All right, I'm going to try getting my number 3 boat in the front here because he's doing the best right now. Viper fish, viper fish. The remote targeting, this is the reason why I picked the Rhino to go with instead of trying to build like a V2 fleet, is because of this remote targeting, just so you know. Man, I'm getting like this. There's like smacking the heck out of me up here. I'm gonna try to avoid their. They have crap. They got depth charges on them, so I'm trying to avoid the depth charges as much as I can. Down to 2 boats. And clear. Wow. Kind of sucked. So there's that. I'm going to go ahead and I don't know if anybody else has got any other questions about have I missed anything in the chat at all? I don't know if I've missed anything in the chat. Probably should have been on a Hangout, but my stream is sucking right now. So I'm just going to take my local recording and push that up to YouTube, and I guess I'll be back. And let me see here. Let me go ahead and do my outro. Let me see. I got 129 viewers currently. It looks like only 67 logged in into chat. So give me a second. Let me see. We got Battle Vortex on here. Damnation Hellfire, Dirty Harry, White Star, 2K14 Sneaky, Abyss 43, Big B 74, Blade Seraph, Border Reaver, Cappuccino Man, Captain JS, Commodore Scuttle, Cosmic Overlord, Crusher 1977, Dang Lag, Damon 91B, Dark Water 443, Deathstalker, Devil Hammer, Disturbed, Dog Tag, Edster, F. Bertrand, Fisherman's Fly. Let's see here. Give me one. Green Skull Republic, Grumpy Pirate, Junior Pioneer, Judge Peeps, Kobe Data, Kong Stad 1, Love Angel, Lieutenant Wrath, Lulus, Mad Guns, Michigan Marauder, Mixter, Microwave Kitty Tampon, Mike Hugs, Mystic D, Odin the Black, Overfrosties, Paralyzed, Parasited, Foxo, Raid 808, Raven's Cry, Redneck, Hen, Roland Dischain, RPD in ZRP, that doesn't say anything, R. Sorotsky, Russ F, SDW, Saracen, Skanderchin, Serpent Soul, Scott's Dragon, Schizo, Spartacus, Spawn of Evil, 666, Steg, Stormpass, the 8-Wheeler, Tiger Ace Ray, Teaspoon, XHuff, and ZOZ002. Thanks everybody for hopping on here. I am going to start streaming again here shortly. I just need to close out this recording and send it up to YouTube, and I'll be back. So see y'all shortly.
The price is wrong, bitch.